I continue to be interested in the topic of resistance to tyranny, whether this is ever justifiable, and unfortunately, it seems to be relevant. Perhaps most relevant in the case of the church, for example, in China. And so you may have seen on the internet, Pastor Wang Yi, prior to his incarceration, released a statement with the expectation that he probably would be incarcerated. And I would recommend everyone who is watching this perhaps to take some time to read that. Not sure, I can't remember the title. Something like a declaration of obedience or
Mm,
disobedience or something to that effect. But the general theme there of Pastor Yi's article is we need to keep our eyes on eternal things, and it's very hard to do. But we belong to a kingdom not of this world. The government of communist China is a tyranny, and yet nevertheless, my role here is not as a pastor. My role here is not to quite so much transform culture, although the church will do that. But first and foremost, my purpose here is to preach the gospel. And if you read that, I think what you see there is some very clear parallels to Calvin, whom he names in the document, and also, I mean, in particular, Calvin's Institutes and important parallels. I don't know if this was intended, but important parallels to Calvin's many letters to the French Protestants in the late 1550s and early 1560s. And so, that's one of the things that I'm thinking about right now in recent days is uh, places where much more so than in America, there's a very practical question.